So just how's the foot feeling right now?
Foot feeling's a lot better. Got some work in today, and I feel really good.
How much of practice were you able to do today?
We did like a little 30-30 split, just going through some plays. I got some PD working with Spoon, and then I got lifting, but I mean, I feel straight.
So at this point, it's just kind of a pain tolerance thing, whether or not you'll be able to play?
As of now, I can say I'm definitely playing Monday. I don't see why I wouldn't at this point. Had enough time off it. The pain seems gone at this point.
So that pain didn't bother you after, I think you twisted at the start of the fourth quarter against Houston, right? You were able to play through, you didn't feel anything until afterwards?
I felt it a little bit, but it wasn't nothing for me to be like, man, it's really something crazy. I didn't feel it till the next morning when I woke up. I was like, man, I feel like I could barely walk on it. Went and got all the scans, a little simple bone bruise, but now the pain is, like I said, it's really gone.
Was there any nerves because it was the same foot?
Yeah, it was a moment where I was kind of scared, like, man, I ain't trying to go through this again. I just went through it, but scans were positive outside of the bruise, but no, I'm straight.
That Houston game, did you feel like you guys found something offensively, with you on the perimeter, guard setting screens? Like, do you feel like you guys, found something you could build on going forward?
Absolutely. But at the same time, I think Coach does a great job outside of that and just putting us in winning positions. And, I mean, we play like 10 games together, maybe not even that. So it's still a learning experience for us, but, I think with Coach leading us, we're going to be just fine.
I know you hate watching from the side, but what really stood out to you these last 3 games, seeing what the team was able to do?
I mean, they did their thing. They got the win against Memphis, and they got the win against Chicago. Unfortunately, we came up short last night against, I can't even remember. Boston. I'm sorry. I try to. I look at film on losses, but man, but I mean, Boston came out the gates shooting. I remember I looked up at the screen. I'm like, man, they're shooting 63% from 3 right now, and 100% from free throw. Like, I mean, they were feeling it. The first quarter, just can't have quarters like that, because from quarter 2 to 4, we won those 3 quarters, but because of quarter 1, it was just playing catch up the whole game.
Speaking of three-point shooting, Hop's three-point shooting, Brandon is 6th in the NBA in three-point percentage. I mean, how big
He's
is
6?
6, yep.
And I think about it, whenever he shoots threes, I don't really see him miss. So that's a fair statement.
how big is it just to see him, for him individually and the team, just for him to be shooting like that well?
I mean, you see it. I mean, he walks in the threes. There are threes where, I played BI for like 2-3 years. Usually he likes to get his mini, but lately, I mean, y'all see the confidence. He just walks into those threes. He shoots contested threes that look tough, but for him, I mean, they're great shots.
The play where Trey blocked Levine, took it down and dunked. Looked like you're pretty fired up about that one. What got you so excited about that play?
Trey been showing out a little bit with his bounce. I knew he had 2-foot bounce, but I didn't think he had 1-foot bounce. So, Trey, I'm going to give you your respect on that.
You're more impressed with Trey's dunk or when Larry sent
Larry, stop it.
What? To the bench?
What? He fell right at your feet, right?
Yeah, so he dunked, and I'm like, oh, okay, Larry got another little poster. But when he fell over near the bench, I'm like shocked. I don't know whether to look at him or look at Larry like, man, like, nah, that was different. And, you ask Larry about Larry's like, stop it. I do that often. It's fine. Like, Larry, that wasn't regular, but it's fine.
And what's really stood out to you the way Jose has been impacting the game as his role has grown in the past few weeks?
I tell Jose all the time, Jose is the X factor for us. I mean, when him and Naji come in the game and they bring that dog energy, y'all see it. It influences the game. Like, even if the offensive player hits a tough shot, I mean, it doesn't matter. Like, that energy they bring shifts the game.
So do you feel like Jose's the grittiest small player in the NBA? I hate to say the word small, but
No, I know what you mean. No, there's no disrespect intended on it. Bias, Absolutely. Other players, I think I would give T.J. McConnell his respect. I mean, him and Jose, they get to it. They pick up full court and they bring energy every game.
Thank you.
Thank you.